6ix9ine really can't catch a break, y'all, because right after announcing that he was finally a free man after being on house arrest for 6 months, he was arrested again by the IRS for indulging in multiple crypto scams, which he convinced his fans to join. He scammed his fans out of $6 million, y'all. The IRS is really not playing with him at all. Just a few weeks ago, they sold off all his belongings, including his houses, because he hadn't been paying taxes for years. And we all know that once the IRS has you on their radar, baby, it's over for you. They're coming for everything he has, and they won't stop till they dry out all his bank accounts and snatch up all his expensive jewelry. Just a few days ago, the IRS posted all his jewelry on their website for sale, and it sold out within minutes. Even his signature Bruce the Shark diamond pendant, which he shows off in every single music video, was also listed for over $2 million, and people wasted no time snatching it up. This was very embarrassing, and people started clowning him online for doing all that flexing when he could barely even pay his taxes. As expected, 6ix9ine didn't let this slide, and he got on Instagram to fire back at everyone who was clowning him. He accused the IRS of breaking into his house while he was away in the Dominican Republic. He claimed they broke into his safe to steal his cash, but they only saw his jewelry, so they took it and sold it off. He also said they weren't selling off his jewelry because he didn't pay taxes, that it was actually because he didn't report his taxes for 4 years, and when he finally wanted to, he wasn't able to because he had issues with immigration in the Dominican Republic and he wasn't allowed to leave the country for 8 months. He also posted stacks of cash on his IG to convince his fans that he was still rich, and added the caption, "This was the reason the feds did the raid. They broke into this safe thinking there was money in there, but it was only the jewelry. 1 year ago, I was stuck in AD for 8 months. The feds made a raid for the entire house because I did not report my income for 4 years. And for them, it was seen as I was running and hiding in DR, when the reality was that I could not leave and get to the USA. If you don't live like this without renting, you shouldn't have an opinion." Child, not this man accusing the IRS of stealing from him. You can't make this up. Now, while he was still dealing with this mess, the IRS started looking into other illegal things that he has been getting into, and that's how they ended up busting him for indulging in illegal crypto schemes, including the most recent $6 million crypto scam that he convinced his fans to buy into just last year. The reason why the IRS even looked into this was because when they checked his bank records, he wasn't making nearly enough money from music anymore to afford the kind of lifestyle he's still living. So they immediately knew that he was doing some shady things to continue making the kind of money he's making, and they weren't wrong. One thing about the IRS, they don't play. 1 minute they'll be coming at you for not paying your taxes, and the next minute they'll launch a big investigation into you and put all your business on the internet. Now, when it comes to the exact crypto scam they're arresting him for, there's actually more than one. He's been doing this BS for years. The first one was back in 2021, and Rolling Stone even put out an entire article about it, titled "A Huge Scam." Fans who bought Tekashi 6ix9ine backed NFTs are pissed. Rolling Stone conducted multiple interviews with some of the victims of this NFT scam. One of them said he invested over $40,000 into it, only for the whole thing to turn out to be a huge scam. 6ix9ine lied at the time, saying that he was going to donate all the proceeds of his NFT to charity. But of course, that was a big lie he made up to trick people into buying it so he could scam them and run off with their hard-earned money. After this, he went on to commit other minor scams like this, but the biggest one happened last year when he scammed his fans out of $6 million. And this was the one that really made the IRS have a double take at him. Around the time he was caught in this crypto scam, 2 of his vehicles were set to go up for auction on a government website after being seized by the IRS for non-payment of internal revenue taxes. At the same time, he was also enrolled in mandatory anger management classes as a result of an alleged assault in the Dominican Republic. He already had a lot going on with both the American government and the government of the Dominican Republic, and this whole crypto scam was the icing on the cake. So if y'all remember, 6ix9ine said he was held up in the DR for 8 months and wasn't able to come back into the US because of his legal issues down there. Well, when he finally came back, he made an Instagram post apologizing to his fans for being so disconnected with them, and that's when he told them about his new crypto coin called the Dummy Coin. He was basically telling his fans to buy this dummy coin, and in exchange, those that bought the most would stand to catch up with him in person at his meet and greet. This meet and greet was happening in a lot of countries, not just the United States. So he was pretty much leaving the door open for all his fans to buy this coin, knowing very well that it was a scam. The IRS saw all of this, and right after he was released, people started calling for them to arrest him again for his NFT and crypto scams. So basically, he posted this video of himself cutting off his ankle monitor with a bunch of 304s all around found him. But in the comments of the video, people were not happy that he was free, and they immediately started tagging the FBI and IRS to arrest him. Most of these people included his fans who had fallen for his scam and who had lost a bunch of their money. One person said, "At FBI, did y'all ever give your nephew a spanking for that last token he created and rugged before it even hit 750K? Another person said, "Shut the F up, you scammer." And this person said, "Make sure you don't scam your fans again." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about 6ix9ine scamming people and having all his stuff sold off by the IRS? Do y'all think he'll be getting arrested again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.